How to ignore a man in a way that hurts him. When done effectively, giving a guy the cold shoulder is a game-changing approach to show that you're not desperate for him and under his thumb. It's a trick that proves to be useful when you're feeling ignored yourself or unappreciated and need some time away from him. However, be cautious when overlooking a person that you like. It could backfire and only create more lasting distance between the two of you. In the event that you know the cold shoulder is the best approach, subtle body language cues and speaking coolly and politely are the best ways to show him that you don't need him. Ignoring him technique number 1. Close off your body when he's around. Non-verbal communication sends implicit signs and is a powerful method to show that you're not interested in conversing with or even recognizing the man you have in mind. Try not to change your non-verbal communication too clearly, however. Remain loose and act normal to show that he doesn't influence you, utilizing just inconspicuous physical signals. Examples of this: fold your arms and legs. Tilt your body away from him. Point your feet and body towards the entryway. Keep your arms still. Squirming is an indication of uneasiness, and could make him think you notice him. Ignoring him technique number 2. Ignoring him through body language. Avoid making eye contact with him. Now, as many are aware, grabbing a boy's eyes can signal interest in him or a longing to talk, so you can radiate the contrary vibe by keeping your eyes away from his as much as possible. On the off chance that you would prefer not to make it self-evident, you can look at him when he addresses you, but turn away again when you can. For the best disregarding, act as if he doesn't exist and make an effort not to even look in his general direction in case you're keen on him. You can take brisk looks from the sides of your eyes to see what he's doing or whether he's taking a peek at you. Ignoring him technique number 3. Move away when he's around or avoid places where he hangs out. If he happens to enter a room, calmly move to the other side. If you're familiar with where he likes to eat lunch, or sits in a specific spot at school or work, avoid that area as often as you reasonably can. Staying away keeps you from coming into direct contact, which makes it not entirely obvious to him. Don't make it too obvious. Promptly pivoting and leaving the second you see him shows that you notice his presence, and are influenced by it. All things considered, proceed with your work or discussion. At that point, use a reason to move away, for example, conversing with someone else or throwing something away. Ignoring him technique number 4. Keep your face expressionless if he tries to talk to you. On the off chance that you end up close to one another and he attempts to begin a discussion, you can overlook him with a couple of little physical cues. Keep your outward appearance blank and uninterested, and look around the space to show that you're not tuning in. You can also throw him some raised eyebrows, which is an indication of aversion and shows that you need him to disappear. In the event that you have trouble keeping your face blank, try daydreaming or consider something different when he's conversing with you. But when you notice yourself beginning to make a show of interest, attempt to loosen up your facial muscles and turn away. Ignoring him technique number 5. Act normal and busy when he walks into the room. One of the most effective ways to ignore a guy is to simply act completely normal when he's around. Continue doing whatever you were doing before he walked in the room, keeping busy to show him that you aren't affected by his presence at all. Try talking to your friends, bend over your desk and work, or focus on your food if you're eating. Return your focus to whatever you're doing to show that you don't notice him. Ignoring him technique number 6. Talking to him coldly. Give him short greetings and answers. Ignoring a guy completely when he tries to talk to you will make you look immature and rude. It also won't be very effective. He'll realize right away that you're ignoring him, which shows that he has some kind of effect on you. Instead, simply get through any conversation as quickly as possible, and without giving him any topics to work with. If you like the guy, give the same short answers but smile and be a little warmer in tone. Ignoring him technique number 7. End the conversation quickly with an excuse. If you're trying to ignore a guy, don't let the conversations go on forever. You'll either get more and more uncomfortable or become tempted to start talking back. Instead, come up with a plausible reason to leave. Wait for a lull in the conversation, Then excuse yourself politely. Here are some handy lines you can use. I'd better go, my friends are waiting for me over there. I'm actually late to class, I gotta go. I have a meeting in a couple minutes, so I need to run. My ride's about to get here. I just remembered, I'm meeting someone for coffee down the street. I'd better get going. So these are 7 ways to ignore him and give his heart a sting. If he cares about you at all, then these techniques will work wonders. The more you apply them, the more anxious he will feel. Just don't hurt him too much if you want him to come around to you. But if all this doesn't work, there are more advanced in-depth options. Check out the video in the description for a next-level roadmap in romance. And if you found this video helpful or interesting, then help the channel by clicking the thumbs up and clicking subscribe. Thanks and bye for now.